Inside your own body, unable to communicate, apparently in a vegetative state. Yet the whole time being alive in mind and spirit and desperate to tell the world you do hear, you do see, and you do understand. That was the reality for 4 years. For our next guest, Victoria Arlen. This is her story. Victoria Arlen is a woman on the move. She's an anchor for ESPN, a recent semifinalist on Dancing with the Stars, and an accomplished swimmer. But Victoria was not always the woman of strength people know today. Victoria says she first knew something was wrong with her when she was 11.
When I started getting sick, I was just confused. I was kind of asking, why can't I get out of bed? Why aren't my legs moving?
As a child, Victoria loved to dance and was a promising athlete. So it came as a surprise when she developed a series of illnesses, each worse than the last.
I started getting the flu all the time. I was getting pneumonia. I'd have fainting spells, or I was having asthma, and my mom would describe it as the stars were misaligned.
While doctors searched for answers, Victoria's parents helplessly watched their once bubbly daughter shut down.
It was like a circuit board. Slowly things were getting switched off. First the legs started dragging, and then her legs went, and then her swallowing started to go. Then I noticed she was becoming less and less engaged. There's nothing worse in the world than watching your child deteriorate in front of your eyes, and I was losing her.
Doctors eventually made a diagnosis. Victoria had 2 autoimmune disorders that caused an inflammation of her brain and spinal cord. To the outsider, it appeared Victoria was mentally gone.
We thought that this is how it's going to be forever. I had her, and I was going to take care of her no matter how she was. She was my child.
But what they didn't know is that Victoria was aware of her surroundings. She just couldn't voluntarily move or communicate. She was trapped inside her own body.
It really hit me when I was 15 and I was locked in, and I kind of really could understand it fully and put all the pieces of the puzzle back together, that I was terrified, because there's no worse feeling than being aware but not being able to communicate or give your family any sign that you're in there.
Oh, joining me now, Victoria Arlen, along with her mother, Jacqueline. Welcome. Wow. So, 2 autoimmune issues hit you at the same time. Your body starts shutting down. And for 4 years, you were in that place that we saw on that videotape.
Yes.
So sitting here today, you have a conscious memory of those 4 years?
I do, yes. I don't recommend anyone spend that much time having nothing but time to think. But yes, I do. And I think it's a huge part of the person I am today. Well, it obviously is, but it definitely, it's surreal watching the footage, because it feels like such a lifetime ago, but yet at other times it feels like it was yesterday.
We've all had that nightmare where we try to scream and nothing comes out.
Mm-hmm. It's that nightmare times probably a million. I at first didn't realize I was locked in. I kind of had a fuzzy, distorted memory, and then all of a sudden, my mom's not responding, no one's responding, and I can't move my eyes. And so that's when I realized, oh, they don't know that I'm in here. They don't know that I'm locked in. And so I initially started to panic, but then I realized that panicking is not going to solve anything. So I really need to focus on being grateful just for the mere fact that I was alive, and then finding each day things to be grateful for.
I know the doctors told you, Jacqueline, that she had 0 chance of surviving. Is that true?
They did. They weren't sure what was going on with her at the time, so they really didn't offer me a lot of hope, or us as a family.
And you weren't a big crier, but you did break down at some point, and you were aware of it.
Yes, I was. That was the moment when I really kind of became determined to survive.
What would describe the moment?
We were in the ICU, and a doctor walked in and said, this is what I think she has, and you need to accept the fact that your child is going to die. And then he left. And there was no one else there, and my family had been taking shifts, and this happened to be a window where it was just my mom and I. And I saw my mom cry, the only time I saw her cry, other than happy tears. And that's when I was like, I'll be damned if this is how my story is going to end, and I'm really going to... I don't want to see that again. I don't want to...
But you're lying there in the bed seeing your mom break down and unable to say, Mom.
That's when I wanted to scream. That's when I wanted to say, Mommy, I'm going to get back to you. I promise. I love you. And that's when I also was like, I am never going to ever let that happen again. That's when I really kind of went into survival mode.
So for 4 years, you never gave up hope, despite what you were being told.
No.
You
She's a
refused
rock
to
star.
believe.
You don't give up on your child. No,
You
I was
and your
very-
husband.
Right, yes. And we were so alone as a family because it's different if you have a diagnosis of cancer or something they understand. They wrap around and they have a plan. Just because they didn't understand what was going on, they couldn't help us. So we were very much alone. And I wasn't going to lose her.
And we're back now with Victoria Arlen and her mother, Jacqueline. Victoria spent 4 years trapped in her own body, locked in, as she called it, after 2 rare conditions left her in a vegetative state, unable to communicate with the outside world. But neither Victoria nor her mother ever gave up, even when the odds were stacked against her and the doctors were telling you it was not going to turn around. So
Ta-da!
what was it? So you're 11 when it starts. 4 years later, so you're 15, right?
Yes.
What was the first thing you were able to do that your mom saw and was like, oh my God?
So I was having, at this point, I was having seizures for 20 hours a day, and they were just nonstop. And so the doctors were trying to get me to sleep because I wasn't sleeping. And so they gave me a sleeping medication that didn't put me to sleep, but it stopped the seizure and somehow targeted the neurotransmitter that was misfiring. And so I realized I had control of my eyes, and I could, first off, I took a look around and was like, this is freedom. This is amazing. And then I realized,
Because before you were just able to
before
stare
it was
straight
just,
ahead.
it was either in the back of my head or fixated wherever they wanted to go. And so I couldn't control them. So I was so excited about that. But then I was like, where's my mom? Where's my mom? I have these big brown eyes. And since I was a baby, you've always been able to know what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking just through my eyes. And so I was like, okay, mama, where are you? And she comes walking in, and I just lock eyes, and I'm tracking her. And she kind of notices that I'm no longer, it was a very unattractive eye roll that I would do. And she noticed that I was fixated on her, and I was looking directly at her. And she walked over and she said, if you can hear me, can you blink? Blink once, blink twice, just blink. And I just like I'm blinking. And that was what gave my family the sign that I was in there.
You have to tell us what that felt like.
Well, I think that throughout this journey, Victoria suffered greatly, whether it was pain or these myoclonic seizures. So to have them stop, that, if nothing else, just to have these seizures stop was huge. And so then I just looked in her face, and there was this calmness for the first time. And we just locked and loaded. And I said, she knows me. She's in there. And it didn't take, it did not take long to figure out. We had a communication.
We clearly are working on that.
Yeah. How long was it from that moment to, she's well again? You're talking.
Well, I haven't stopped since. I haven't stopped talking since. It was about a 6-month process of me. I had to relearn everything. So from the simplest of wiggling one finger to another finger to lifting my arms, there's a lot of muscle atrophy, and then making noises again, getting trunk control. And
was it just additional medications once they saw you were in there, or what?
No, I mean
you came out of it naturally.
Yeah, they got on top of the seizures, but other than that, they're like, we don't know the extent of the damage, so we don't know how to. And I was like, well, I'm coming back like a gangbuster, so I have stuff to do.
But here's the incredible thing. So she actually was in a wheelchair for how many years?
10 years.
For 10 years. And is it true the doctors told you?
Oh, I was told I would never walk again. But I'm kind of stubborn in that sense. When I'm like, if you said, you're not God, so you can't, tell me what I can and can't do. But they said that that this awakening was a miracle, but I had irreversible damage to my spinal cord, and that I would be paralyzed the rest of my life, which I was lucky to be alive.
The doctors don't seem like they know what they're talking about in this particular case.
No.
So you go on, you don't listen, you wind up, how long ago did you begin walking?
2 years ago. This month, actually.
And when were you on Dancing with the Stars?
This past fall.
Unbelievable. and now you're working on a campaign to do what?
I have just teamed up with Jacqueline. I'm the new face of Jacqueline underwear, which is awesome. I'm so excited. It's the Show 'em campaign, and it's about showing
at you.
people. There I am.
Look at you.
Everyone does yoga in their underwear. I love it so much. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I've been a fan of Jockey for a long time, and I'm excited to team up with Jockey.
Well, it
and
helps pay the bills too, because you're a paid person, and that's good for you as well.
But it also is a family-owned company, and it's a company that really stands for what are you all about. And for me, people see kind of the outside. They see the medals, ESPN, dancing, a lot of glitz and glam. But really, what is it? What do you stand for underneath? And for me, I'm all about faith and gratitude and hope. And so Jockey has given me this incredible platform to show them faith, show them gratitude, show them hope, and kind of show them what's underneath, literally sometimes too,
Right.
but figuratively
Girl,
as
you
well.
look good.
Oh,
You look really good. Your story is amazing.
Thank you.
Are you okay? Do you feel well?
Yes,
Your
I'm
prognosis
great.
is fine?
Mm-hmm. I love going to new doctors, and they look at my medical charts and they're like, okay, where's the patient? And I'm like, hello.
Unbelievable.
I'm right here. So yeah, I am, by the grace of God, I am in the best health I've ever been in.
Wow. Amen. Good luck to you and your whole family, to you too, and you as well, Dad. We'll be right back.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.